Good morning, everyone. Here I am again, touching on the topic of vulnerability. So I actually just watched the Brene Brown video again to give myself a review. I've read all of her books. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've read all of her books, and her most recent one is Daring Greatly, which touches on courage and just living a fully authentic life and a wholehearted life, as she describes in her TED Talk. So I'll just give a brief explanation on what it means to be vulnerable. So being vulnerable means living a wholehearted life with a deep sense of worthiness, belonging, acceptance, and courage to basically carry through and do whatever we feel like we want to do, like pursue a relationship, ask someone out, or start a company. And also people that live with full vulnerability, or as Brene Brown says, wholehearted living, they're less likely to listen to the critics and less likely to kind of fall in depression or something when something doesn't go their way, because life is an uncontrollable phenomenon that we can't control, as COVID has taught us. Also, let ourselves be seen, like seen as we are. That's something that I've struggled with by starting this channel to talk about what I'm fully interested in. I had previously been in so many different work positions, mainly in marketing, and now I'm in a managerial role, which I kind of am familiar with but not familiar with, and still wanting to pursue this like psychology, like wellness interest that I have, that I really, sometimes it's not as easy for us to make time for, but I'm really happy to have this channel. I'm really putting myself out there to share. And then continuing with the feeling that there's like no guarantee, that's also part of living in vulnerability, and always counting on the fact that we are enough and we are worthy and we don't have to be perfect, like that we just show up as we are, and that's fine. And in today's culture, like we have more than ever, like all these tools to beautify ourselves, from phones to injections to, like everything that's out there. Like I also feel the pressure now that I've moved to Asia, to Hong Kong, to kind of feel the pressure of perfection more than maybe in LA where I was previously living. Even though it's Hollywood, but people are more or less comfortable with the diversity of different kinds of humans, so different expressions, if you will. And she talks about how like there can always be gratitude and joy in everything that we do. So even if we're having like a difficult moment, that we can always remember that there's tunnel at the end of the light. There's people that love us, and there's people that we can reach out to during like difficult times, especially right now. I know there's a lot of uncertainty in the air, and for myself as well, like I had a plan of pursuing the next level of my education, but I was unable to do that because I was unable to leave Hong Kong, and so that's been put on the hold, and now I'm at the position that I'm in, and finding joy in that as well, finding the giving in that as well, and the learning in that. So that is my bit today on wholehearted living. I hope that you will look at the link bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also I will share Brene Brown's TED Talk, The Power of Vulnerability, and also some Medium blogs that you might be interested in to give you highlights on what vulnerability is. And I hope everybody, you have a wonderful day. It's beautiful out there in Hong Kong today. Like it's cooled down a little bit, so it's really nice to be outside. So if you can go outside, breathe a little fresh air, that's what I do whenever I have free time.